I think I heard a snippet of one Jake Paul song before, and it was just fully auto-tuned. I couldn't understand a word he was saying, especially since he had those fronts and
I didn't know he had a song.
Dude, he's got a bunch, and it's really, really, really awful.
It can't be that good.
Listen, well, that's what I mean by really, really, really awful. Yeah. Jack, don't make me whip out my boots. Here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back yet again to another reaction here at 3 Shades of Whatever. Dude, if this is your first time here and you haven't hit the like button or subscribe button yet, please make sure to do so. Comment, talk to us, join the conversation. Yeah. It's all fun here. That being said, this guy.
Well, listen, somewhere right now, there's a trash can on fire.
I haven't even started. Just looking at the thumbnail, I'm like, oh.
It seems like the song is going to be a dumpster fire. Well, let's see. Let's give it.
I know. I'm not going to be. I'm not. Okay, yeah. I'm going to go
First
into
of all,
a little bit.
Looking at Jake Paul makes me a little bit sick. Regardless.
I can't stand the guy, man.
But there are things. There's things I really hate about him.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a few things that I'm starting to like about him. It's more respect.
I was going to say there's a couple like things I can appreciate about him, but.
He's played the heel character really well.
I don't think he's playing, dog. I think he's a douchebag.
Well, then he's playing on his strengths.
Okay, fair enough.
Now,
yeah.
People really do want to watch this guy get beat the hell up.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's making him money, and I hate it.
I know. But guess what? All I want to hear is that he's fighting Tommy Fury.
It's never going to happen.
It might.
I don't think so.
But that'll excite me because I want to see him.
I know, but they're talking about having him fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. now.
He'll kill him.
I agree. If the fight happens.
Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.?
Yeah, he just got the shit beat out of him by Anderson Silva, though.
Listen, he's not what he was, but he's still a boxer.
Okay.
And he might be his size. I'm not really sure. Right? He is his size.
Ish. I mean, if he fought Anderson Silva fought mostly at what?
185. So he fought a few at 205. They're exactly the same size. Him and Anderson Silva are the same size.
And Anderson Silva fought Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yes, and he embarrassed him.
I know. I saw it.
But we're talking about a boxing match now.
Yeah, we're talking about a boxing match.
I'm talking about a boxing match when Anderson Silva fought him.
And Anderson Silva, if Jake Paul ever wanted
Anderson
to fight...
Silva went to boxing and beat the shit out of him. Anderson's so goddamn good. He's an all-around fighter, bro.
He's got hands.
If Anderson and Jake fought, because they asked Jake Paul, will you fight Anderson Silva? He's like, I'm not trying to fight old guys. Yet he put it.
But you'll fight little guys and guys out of your weight class and guys that aren't freaking boxers.
Everybody's fought old. But Anderson Silva will embarrass.
Dude, it wouldn't even be fair. Anderson is ridiculous. All time.
I don't care that he's 47.
All time. No, who? What? No. Hell no. Hell no.
Doesn't matter.
It'll be murder.
Yeah, that's why he wants no part of it. He wants no part of it, though. Of course he doesn't.
It doesn't matter he's 47. I'm just saying.
One of the main reasons why he won't fight Anderson Silva, not only will he get beat, but he's his size. He's fought 2 welterweights. Both of them are wrestlers. And I don't care what anybody says. Tyrone Woodley is a terrible boxer.
Absolutely.
The guy has no hands in the boxing
game.
If
you guys don't understand this, what Tyrone Woodley is...
That's what he said.
He is a wrestler with the threat of a right hand.
That's it. As far as just using these, he has no talent. And they said when Tommy Fury dropped out of that fight, that's it. Oh, he's terrible.
That's what he did the whole fight. Just walked around following him.
So Rock'em Sock'em Robot, that's what he was?
Dog. Go look at it if you didn't see it.
He's not good. But
he got so slept too, boy. Woo!
Jake Paul's camp tried to say that Tyrone Woodley is a harder opponent than Tommy Fury.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Nonsense.
It's so ridiculous.
Of course they're going to say that. They're like, we went with the tougher fight.
I don't want to talk too much ish on this song, and then we play it, and it ends up being like oddly good.
I'm going to tell you right now.
I don't think that's going to happen.
It's not going to be good. It's not going to be oddly good. It's going to be fucking odd.
Well, see, the thing is this is a diss track. It's not really a song. So if the disses are good...
You know what? That's actually a fair point.
Yes,
you know?
All right. I'm going to go ahead right now, though, and say 0 bars.
All gas like propane.
Already.
Dana, why don't you lay off all that cocaine?
Was he trying to bar there?
We have a trash can?
This is a 3-fight deal.
We need to go.
$12K a fight. Now, you will be risking your life, but if you keep on winning, you could be rich like McGregor.
So what about long-term health care?
Don't worry about that right now. Just sign on the dotted line, or no one's going to know who you are.
It's supposed to be Cyborg.
Right, that's what I'm
That
thinking.
is Cyborg. That's her.
That's her.
Yeah, that's her. That's
Oh,
really.
wow.
And she's saying this is
You
how
know
it went
all of
down.
it?
Get the fuck out.
We make all the money.
They never read the contracts. We gotta watch that. Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh,
I'm tired of you treating fighters like this.
You greedy bald bitch. Look at your board. Raise pay-per-view prices and pay fighters less? Sweating like a pig. It's time to put an end to this shit, Dana. Now everybody from the UFC, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No,
Now
he's
everybody
not.
from the UFC, let's
No,
go.
he's
Put your
not.
motherfucking hands up and follow me. Fuck Dana, fuck Dana White, fuck Dana, fuck Dana White, fuck Dana, fuck Dana White, fuck Dana, fuck Dana White. First of all, Masvidal, you ain't rich. 50 fights for $5 million, that ain't shit. Underpaid fights, where the healthcare rights? Got them risking all their lives and they can't quit. Big bags, that's the shit I came with. I like having money conversations. All that little Stockton shit is cool, but that list got me thinking, do you speak a different language? All the greatness speaking for itself, boy. All you fighters just a bunch of shelf toys. Dana, won't you let them off the leash? Let them come and make some breach. Why you try to fuck the Nelk boys? Walked in on demon time. Dana, it's a lot I know you keep inside. You be on my dick like you don't got a wife and kids. Don't put your focus on them hookers that you try to hide. In the Maybach seats reclining. Knockout of the year and I'ma keep inclining. Draco fighter boxer, shit I tried. And he pussied out cause they know how I'm coming so they keep on hiding. Dana lacking infrastructure. That bald bitch should've stayed a kickbox instructor. Since could be retired, you just cannot recover. You bankrupt. Fertitas went and pulled you out the dumpster. Dummy. All gas like propane. Dana, won't you lay off all that cocaine? First he said my fights are fixing, now he say steroid shit. I'm really on an island eating lo mein. Chillin'. McGregor, I ain't seen you win in 5 years. You rich little weirdo, ugly ass veneers. Took so many losses, wound it up in VMAs. Trying to fight with MGK, no surprise here. Lamborghini boat, but your career is sinking. Really got me wondering what D is thinking. I ain't even dissing, now I'm really speaking. Wound it up in jail too many times without a liquor drinking. Fuck Dana, fuck Dana White, fuck Dana, fuck Dana White. They done got the problem child rapping now. You about to witness Dana tapping out. Thought this shit was funny when we started, now it's quarterbacking money. I'm Mahomes the way I'm cashing out. They done got the problem child rapping now. You about to witness Dana tapping out. Thought this shit was funny when we started, now it's quarterbacking money. I'm Mahomes the way I'm cashing out. Dana, pay your fighters more. Give them healthcare, you scumbag. I haven't met a single person who says anything good about you. I passed my drug test and you went silent. I'm keeping my foot on your neck until you tap, bitch. Stop raising your pay-per-view prices on the fans and not paying fighters more. Greedy, old, lonely, bald bitch.
Nope. I was gonna be done. I was gonna be done. This is.
So, it's definitely a really dumb song.
It was.
Especially when he says he got knockout of the year. He knocked out a 40-year-old retired wrestler.
That shit made me feel like. You ever see Dumb and Dumber when Jim Carrey started gagging?
I have to interject because there's a few things. He actually has some points.
Okay, yes, but too much else was shit for me to even take anything in.
There's a lot of shit. And listen, I love Dana White, and I hate Jake Paul.
Yeah, dude, Dana White's not a cokehead, you dope.
Yeah, that stuff is stupid. I don't know. Listen, if I don't see the guy
He's
do
trying
coke,
to diss him and make a point. He's trying to make up something to make, like...
I do know is that the fighters don't get paid that much.
No, I agree.
Think about it, Francis Ngannou just got paid $500,000 on a heavyweight title fight.
I got no
Cyril
issue
Gane
with
got
what you're saying.
400,000.
I've got no issue with him bitching at the UFC about fighter pay. What I have an issue with is him being just him.
Oh, yeah. I have a little, and it's not much, it's a little bit, tiny bit, a little bit of respect to the fact that he is playing this heel character to this level, and this much, it's getting us actually heated. You know? You got to give him a little bit of credit for getting the attention.
No.
I hate giving it to him. And listen, I still want to see his head get bashed in. His boxing is not that good.
No, that's not, look, I mean, for an amateur beginner boxer, okay, He's got a hard right hand.
He's got a hard right hand. But he winds up. It's coming. It takes forever for even it to land.
So telegraphed.
Boxers are going to see that coming.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Tyron thought he was going low, and he didn't.
He did.
Dude, I will say the sound of that punch when it happened.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then he froze and went.
Dude, his body went, and his legs stayed stiff, but his upper half said, huh.
No, when he was laying there on his face and both his feet were pointing this way.
Oh, no, yeah.
It was so funny. And then that meme where they put him next to all the toys when Andy's coming and Toy Story.
I'm the one who put that up.
Dude,
That was me to send it to you.
That is hilarious. We were watching it together, and you said it would be funny if he gets knocked out and then pow.
Well, I said,
and the sweat
I
flies
literally
in the
said
air.
it, dude. I literally said it to him. I was like, look, the only thing that's going to make this fight good now is if Jake Paul knocks out Tyron.
Because Tyron wasn't knocking out Jake
No.
Paul. He was just he was worse in the second fight than it was in the first. That was one of the worst fights I've ever
Did you
watched.
think I'm
It was
kidding?
Painful. It was so painful.
He held his hands like this is going to stop something. And every time he would go to the body, my man would do this. He would drop his hand.
He's so used to doing that for MMA.
Yeah.
Boxing, somebody goes low,
Just
Yeah.
it's here. My man was parrying. So Jake said, I see what he's doing.
Yep.
Jake said, oh, I'm going to fake low. My man dropped his hand and kapoof.
Yep.
If Jake was really good, he would have finished him in one round, and he didn't.
I agree.
Yeah, but people think he's really good.
People don't know boxing.
I respect the fact that he's worked hard. Obviously, he's worked hard.
As a martial artist, I know what I'm seeing. And the dude does train. He trains hard.
trains.
I'll give him that. You can see he's got a work ethic, and he wants to be an elite boxer. That's where I'm going to stop it.
He's
He
not.
wants to be an elite boxer. He's not,
No.
and he ain't ever going to be.
I want to be a millionaire.
He's
Yeah.
got to fight somebody his size, and he's got to fight a boxer. That's
Yeah.
it. He fought Ben Askren.
Dude,
He fought two wrestlers.
Ben Askren is like he's a friggin' world-class wrestler.
Ben Askren
that's
looks like
it.
a grown
basketball
Pillsbury
player.
Doughboy. He
Yeah.
looks terrible.
Yeah, now and here's the best part. He did not just fight a world-class wrestler that's only known for wrestling, never ever been known for striking. He fought a retired
Nah.
world-class wrestler who's never ever been known for
He
striking.
just got a hip replacement about 3 months prior.
Oh, no, come on, cuz. Like,
I
no,
mean,
we're not going to do this.
It's just dumb.
Here's a little credit for Askren. Tyron Woodley got knocked way worse
way worse.
than Askren did.
He did, but Askren only lasted like a minute.
I agree. But Tyron Woodley went to sleep. Askren
Yeah.
fell down and was like, yeah, I'll take that check now, please.
Yeah.
I'll even venture so much to say, Nate, you might have got let off the hook. Because that knockout Tyron, woo.
Did you
Whoop.
Nate who? Robinson, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to say
I
something
was
else.
going to say, I
Yeah.
thought you were going in the
Me
direction.
too,
of
but
it.
no.
But
Because
Nate
that's a
might
fight
have
that I
got
would
let
like to
off.
see. I would like to see Nate Diaz.
I would.
Nate Diaz will
man.
beat him.
He will beat him, but the thing is, I don't like it. Nate Diaz was a 155er at one point.
I agree with you.
And now he's fighting at 170, and he's an undersized
I don't like.
170.
I agree with that. All that.
And I think his hands are way better. First of all, he doesn't gas out. His hands are way better.
His hands are way better.
But I want to see somebody I want to see Anderson.
I agree
Silva.
that. Okay, but the only thing I'm going to say about the reason Nate Diaz is Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
You can't hurt him.
Yeah. He ain't.
He's
knocking
going to
Nate
believe.
Diaz
He's going
out.
to split. He's like, come on, what's up?
Yep.
I love that.
Stockton.
But if he happens to fight Jake Paul, and like Jake Paul ends up winning
I
somehow
know, it was sick
because
of me. It
he's
was sick of
bigger,
me. It was sick
at
of me.
this point,
It's
I
over now.
just want to
It's
see.
over now.
Yeah.
Look,
You know what? I'm with
Put
him.
it this way.
I take it back.
if I will give him more respect, and he gets a little bit of respect just because people want to watch him, and just because he's like, worried about fighter pay. If he fights somebody his size and he's a boxer, then he'll actually finally get my respect.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't
Yeah.
even want to hear about it.
No, I'm
I don't
sick of
wanna
it.
hear
People are like, oh,
nothing
everybody,
else.
he keeps winning. I've seen these in the comments. He keeps
Yeah.
winning. Winning what?
I don't want to hear nothing else. He's not fighting any boxers that are his size. I don't want to hear.
You know how many
Okay,
people I've
I'm
seen in
deaf.
the comments? McGregor will beat him up. Manny Pacquiao will beat him
Dude,
up.
McGregor fought at
And I-
145.
And I always say, like, why are we talking about Manny Pacquiao? I just know if he fights an undersized MMA fighter and he wins, I will lose my shit.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
I can't do it.
I cannot do it anymore.
And I have a question
I am
too.
done.
Why are we even putting the legend of Manny Pacquiao in this conversation?
Dude, he's like 50.
My man has not even earned the right to be in the conversation with anybody like a Manny Pacquiao.
You know what it is? It's a bunch of casuals who don't know any other fighters.
And they're just tossing out
and they don't know
names
the
they
difference between weight classes, and they're just on Facebook making comments.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw Manny in there?
Yeah, okay. Well, look, I got this to say.
Come on, cuz. What we
Dana
got here?
White. I like you, Dana. You make me laugh. I love all your fucking interviews with all the fucking words
Love
that you
them.
say all the fucking time. I love it.
Absolutely
I do.
love
I
it.
love it. Every little bit of it. Jake Paul, I think you're a douchebag.
As much as I love Dana White, I do think the fighters' pay has to go up. Now, I'm not talking about going to the stratosphere where people are getting overpaid, but fighters are only getting 20 to 22% of the share of the revenue, which is pretty ridiculous. Now, I know UFC is a private company and all that stuff, and they have a lot of employees, but the fighters should be getting more money.
Okay, well, look.
How do you feel about the healthcare argument?
That-
though, that he
All right, well, look, hold on.
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know.
This was a reaction to this bullshit diss track.
Wait.
Not getting into all this.
Hold on.
But it is on there.
I agree.
This
I'm still
song,
pissed.
this song though,